TV irakari abantu.
Omulabi wa Sky TV omulungi likutangira mu program eby'obushubuzi oligikwisiyaho nibeti nayebare.
Money lending applications ni nyingi kandi nibwo zizoro mu market yitu ya Uganda. Konka obwiro bwa hati tuketegerize amateka gizukoramu.
The challenge that they are facing is that they are not regulated. Ninga shitalo iteka erukuzi regulating. Iteka rutwine nubalieta Tier 4 Financial Institutions and Money Lenders Act.
So took this ability to interest them in our conventional products such as the credit score, but also in some of our services such as the main validation and the phone.
Twatandika n'amakuru hag'eby'obushubuzi. Bank of Uganda negira ngo ebiweho sente eziri kwingana miliyoni 17 omu sente eza dola kandi ezi nizingana biliyoni 62 na miliyoni 4 omu sente eza Uganda ahali emwe aha accounts zayo. Katubirebe. Dr. Natamba Bazinzi, Deputy Director wa Communications wa Bank of Uganda, nagira ngo polisi yamanyisiwe kandi yatandikire no gukora okucondoza. Amakuru agaruho ngoreka ngo ekikosi cy'abantu okuruga muri Asia eyo mu mashoma abarukweyeta West barukosa karumagezi batahira mu system ya banka batwara sentezi. Omwebembezi w'ihanga His Excellency Kaguta Museveni yaragira ngo habeho kucondoza aha bushumo bukozi bwa Bank of Uganda kandi biragira ebi yabaha Auditor General urukoragana n'ebitongore bindi okucondoza ubushumo ubu. Bank of Uganda nekushoboze cyane ko ahanshongezi konke biriho n'ibyoreka ngo sente zisendekirwa mu mahanga gaheru agari muri Asia na Europe. Banki ya hagati izire netunga ebizube birukweshaniriza honkebi aho abakozi ba banka babiri nibiba sente nkuru kandi omwaka ogu Anti-Corruption Court umulina kasero hekasindika Charles Kasede Ochieng omwe hababiri bari abakuru mu Bank of Uganda mu cyomo kumara emyaka 3 wanyuma yo kwatwa hayibire sente nkuru. Kwiho Governor Emmanuel Mutebere hafa omukokobanza oko mwaka 2022 President Museveni takatoli ne Governor musya wa Bank of Uganda. Omakuru gandi hagarukwenda kweshaniriza honkago yo Post Bank Uganda yahamya ko sente ziri kwingana miliyoni 5 mu sente za Uganda ezebicipuri zishandirwe omubiciro ryabo lya sente aha branch yabo eyambare ekiresera hakabuza hagati yabo na n'enkozi z'ebikorero. Echintechi chimtuzaho kwerarikirira mu customer ba bankeji hamwe n'abantu buntu abari kugira ngo babasa kuba bahirwe bicipuri obabire nibiha sente home banka konka banka yamiza ba clients bayo ngo sente zabo zibikirwe gengo kandi no kucondoza kwatandikire bandoze bicipuri ebyemitware 5 zikashangwa mu ibiciro bwanyuma yo mu bakozi kwiha sente omwibiciro kuzireta ha counter aho cyashandirwe ngo nebicipuri. Banke showize cyane ko aharwo kubanza hekiri kugira ngo sente z'abantu zikumirwe Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda kandi aba bayongera bagira ngo okucondoza kuri kugenda omisho bakwasire bamwe habe byo kwirinda ho kwero mu kucondoza. Tashitongore cyane grid kitireho enkora yo kanditsa za sako nko mulingo gumwe ho kwenda kuyamba abantu bona abarukwenda kwehora sente.
To know properly know someone's credit worthiness. So let's share your experiences.
Omwaka gwe 2019 ekitongole kya Nagrid kikakora okucondoza kandi okwayorekera kw'abanyayuganda obucweka 9 aharigana nibeguza sente omu mikono y'abantu buntu naryo mu bitongole ebitahandikirwa mu bitongole aho borekere ngo sente ziri kurenga miliyoni 5 omu za dola niziborwa mu za ronzi. Wanyuma yo kwetumbwita kwa mani ekitongole kya Nagrid kikateka hentekateka yo kanditsa za sako hamwe na banka okugezaho kuyamba okanditsa abantu bona barukwehora. Sumaya Sengendo mutagobya Executive Director wa Nagrid CRB hashoboriro kwekinikije kuyamba okamatsika abanya-Uganda okumanya emitendera hebine kuraba muho kwehora sentezi.
All these innovations are meant to foster financial inclusion but also meant to enable these financial institutions to make better informed decisions. Today we also took this ability to interest them in our conventional products such as the credit score, but also in some of our services such as the NIN validation and the follow. What we've seen is even among the financial institutions, one of the challenges that they have is because the borrowers keep presenting different identifiers or similar identifiers such as the national ID, but fake identifiers that do not have accurate NIN profiles. So as a bureau, we've interested them into what we call a NIN verification process.
Bamwe muri abo abarukujunanwa mu kuhereza sente nka za lone bashobora ngo bwiro bwingi abarukweguza sente ze nibaba bine biri kubakwataho ebitarukushana kandi bingi.
Yes, loans, how the person has been making payments, and even it also gives the ability for management to be able to see whether the first loan was able to pay it very well because it reflects the days that the person was able to pay.
Neither to have that risk of having multiple data on one person.
Financial institution, but when you run a CRB, that information does not appear. I don't know why.
Ever since we enrolled for CRB, I think it has greatly impacted positively to our financial operations, and more specifically on issues to do with regulating credit and managing delinquency. For CRB has been a great and an important tool in a number of elements. For example, client screening.
Decisioning engine is one of our key innovations this year. Later on in the presentations, we shall show you how the decision engine works and what it can do for institutions. And we believe this is one of the key innovations that will really interest you. We have worked on risk-based pricing models, and one of the other really important innovations that we've had this year that may interest you as well, I'm sure it will interest you, is the loan market, which we shall also speak about later on.
Christine asaba Okurabira ubushubuzi yashobora kubera kigenderwa cyo kumaraho kugira indangamuntu nyingi hamwe no kwihanditsa mu mazina gatargamwa.
These multiple identifiers cause disputes, and the way these disputes actually are seen on the report, it's in terms of the names. The names can change. You find that a customer is saying these are not my names, or I don't know where this third name came from. Then even the gender. In some cases you find that it's a woman's report, but the gender is reporting male. That's also a dispute. And then sometimes you find that the credit report has a picture and the borrower is saying this is not my picture, and you can clearly see that that picture does not belong to the borrower.
We also spoke about the financial card and phasing it out, and what the benefits of rolling out the national ID had in terms of penetrating into the TFO space. Notably, the reason why the financial card was phased out was because it was quite expensive, but also because it's a unique identifier that was used only for the banking space. So we took this opportunity to sensitize our TFO institutions that one of the reasons why the government, why the central bank felt it best to have a unique identifier as a national ID is because 9 out of 10 Ugandans actually own this identifier. And what this means is access to finance becomes easier because the identifier that is owned or have, the identifier that most of these institutions or borrowers have is a national ID. Hence, they can use them even to borrow from the financial institution.
Ensi erukuyongera kurakorana n'abantu nuko barukuyongera kurakorana nayo. Abantu bingi ebirebi bina amasomo kandi bagakosa ebintu ebitari umwe na umwe oburyo kutera amasomo okusindikana no kutundiraho ubutumwa na n'ebindi. Erizo abantu gamba ahanshonga yo kwehora sente urukosa esomo yawe. Abantu bingi bakozesa apps zitari zimwe na zimwe okwehora sente kandi apps ezi ndazishaba endangamuntu ningashi abema abo wakubasa kutekayo otakatundire sente apps ezi abantu bindi twakumanya urukuba nagikura ningashi urukuba nabashabe byo bintu konka bahedera bitire aho kujya mambenda sente konka herizo batakuretera abahangu abarafutera toki obushonga aha wenki wende kwehara okosa apps ezi nigo kugumizamo so hariho ibigyo mbigendo misho we are here to discuss about money lending apps, nengash apps ezokubasa kwehoraho sente urukose sumu yawe. Nino tugambire abajwani w'abanyamateeka ekimu kuteekateeka nshongeji kiri mu mateeka omuntu kwehora sente arukosa apps ezikuba ziri mu masomo akateekaho referees ningashi abantu nkaba guarantors batabanuze kubaterera ningashi kubagambira.
Generally not only in Uganda yonka konka ensi yona eriyo ne facing ekizibu kya the evolution in technology ningashi science where we categorize things like applications. Mbwenu science egi buli zoba nene ekula, technology nene ekula, kandi buli yakula nekula etine regulations. So ebintu nk'ebyo kubukwija then bakabi incorporating ninga because mu society nibijana challenges. Hatwaza galaka yacu buzo kiwambuza ekyo kushanga ngu hariho apps ziba developing jire ningashi omukutu ogukuba asimu ziba kweta smartphones abantu ziba kosa ku borrowing ninga kulending sente challenges the challenge that they are facing is that they are not regulated ningashi hariho iteka erukuzi regulating iteka rutwine nibalieta tier 4 micro tier 4 Financial Institutions and Money Lenders Act. Eryo nditeka erukuregulatinga ba money lender ninga abantu abakuhereza sente abatali ba bank ezitali banks. Konka eriteka line mitendera ningashi procedures on how you can borrow money. Konko gomuntu arukuza kushashura in case oguye sente yabura kushashura na necho it should be a matter of a contract ningashi kino kuba kiri cyendagano iteka ineteka bakweta the Contracts Act. Now Contracts Act ndiyo kuregulating ibintu byaba guarantors ngunanye garanta nyino kuba nayikiriza kuba garanta ningashi kubachi omwema nanti kirize it is wrong ninga kigwire okumpindura garanta kandi ntikirize
cause abantu no bashanga somo you just download an app oteka mu contacts zawe bakushaba ngo ba contacting all the phone calls is yomnaka phone book yawe actually that's one of the reasons that's why they have to give you money. If you don't allow, they can't give you access to the money. And after like they promise that nozakushashira sentes like within 3 months, but within 8 days they start calling you.
The way that loan agreement comes about from the onset, it is tainted with illegalities. That they would like to access your information, and in a way they are violating your right to privacy. Already you have a constitutional right to your own privacy. So nantaka kuhire sente kongana kwenda kushisha bugabe bwawe already ekyo nchitaho question mark kirukoreka ngo ejo contract nesisikire kandi negwiri. So from the onset such contracts ezibakola na apps ziri illegal kanzete illegal kandi something that is illegal is unenforceable. Unenforceable no retake arukumanisa ngu in case wa breaching ninga wale makushashura nkeze sente in such circumstances ogwazi kuhereza takubasa kola kikwaba bero mukoti ekyo kumanisa no wasa kuzihayo kandi omunyagi kandi tala kwababire ninga tala kutabarize nicho kureba nibambenda ba accessing contacts zawe bagume bakuharasinge ninga bakuteganise bateganisa abantu bawe bashishi zina lyawe boleke ngo uri omunyaji because mbamba kimanya tubakubasa kuzo mukoti kandi kote kabahuliriza.
As Ugandans, we really need money. You need money to survive, you need money for rent, you need money for everything. Ntwetenga sente kandi is rukurakuka. Na emitendera jo mbachikuteraho bakoreka ngoza kwihayo sente nzibasa kubaza na sente nche konka interest high. their interest starts from 10%. Kandi noshanga nkomya Uganda tiyafayo as long as bakumuhereza sente. Naija reba ebizibu birumu later on. So aho kutabariza, that is the problem. Because oza kutabariza omuntu ari nakuterera we nabasa kucontactinga everyone around you konkiwe takumanya who it is.
Konka, it all goes down to whether the contract ejo yuwakola is legal or illegal. Omushobora yanje twareba ngo ejo contract ejo neri it's an illegal contract. Twareba ngo omuntu okuba manelenda, first of all no ino kuba either a company and you must be licensed. Ningashi oyino kubona license okuruga mu government ero kwikiriza kuhereza omuntu sente a interest. Konka iteka ndikiriza friendly loans loan etaliho interest ngunanye nko muntu nimbasa kuhereza as long as etaliho interest. Mukachaza mu interest I have to be a company and I must be licensed. Hati ezo apps ezo twaruga kukireba ngu they are not under any company. It's not a company, it is just an app that is willing to give you money as long as you fulfill certain conditions. Konkezo conditions twazireba ngo zimwe zaziri illegal ninga nzazugumire zimwe zanzishisho bugabe bawe nko muntu. So ejo contract ejo yonka neri illegal kandi neta kwikirizibwa. Ekindi washanga ngo wazitungireze sente oyino kumanya omutango n'omutango ninga it's the price of you entering such a contract. It's like making a deal with the devil, that the price that you have to pay is that you must be willing to be harassed. Iwale bango kwarasinga nichukora no basakorachi no basakutunge sente ezo konka oyino kuchimanya ngo gole na kwarasinga ayo nakorachi nakora omushango kandi noni nchirizo mu government because there is a forensic department at police. They can easily trace what those people, but now where is the political will to pursue such people? There must be a will by the political wing, by the executive, to try to look for such people and arrest them.
Otekateka government nemanye byo bintu ngo byo nobaho kandi otekateka hinekere nekora kuyamba abanya-Uganda.
I believe that the government knows, because I'm told that also the Right Honorable Taiwa was also harassed. They called him demanding that he either pays or contributes, I don't know, but he was also harassed and is also a victim of such people. So government nechimanya konka the will ningashi okufa yokulu okubalonda nindeba tikikabireho aho kugira ngo abantu tubakumanya iteka ninga tubakumanya bugabe bwabo ninga tubakumanya ho kwirukira na police yonka. When you look at the regional offices za police ninga shi departments no shanga ngo forensic department iri Kampala, so hat very equipped enough kugira ngo babasakorachi kubalonda. And we are talking about an app that is giving money to every Ugandan wherever they can be. So the challenge ni affecting ihangaliona konka nioni ngambra bantu wanonda ku, if you want to borrow money or enter into a contract nchenda or entering into a contract with a licensed money lender, because even this situation juanga mango abantu tibine sente omumatekecho no choba kweta economic duress ngunite kandi chimanya ngo abantu omwen baba tine sente can by entering into agreements out of economic hardships, out of desperation, and also the law caters for them. That is why mbasa no chigamba okache ekintu cha chiteka lya manelenda bill nachi hine minister wa finance Honorable Matia Kasaija akaishuinga chiba kweta legal notice number 21 of 2024 ninga shi echibaroha echikuregulatinga itekeru kuba iteka kandi providinga ngo interest rate ninga shi condition kuchira kuteganisa abantu abali omubuzibu bwa finances n'ekintu cha interest rate nguno iha esente konka interest ebere erya higuru. Hati minister ka ashowiza echandiko chiba ninga shi legal notice number 21 of 2024 erukutaho maximum rate ya interest rate ngo buri kwezi at least interest rate yawe nene kuba 2.8%. Ninga shi annually ninga shi omwaka it has to be 33.6%. % ngu yalengaho neri irigo. So already government nekimanya ngo abantu bamanelenda azabo nabo mbateganisa munonga abantu kandi abantu babatine sente bikiriza conditions out of desperation. Now the only challenge with the apps naza kuchulating and chicha money lenders, the government can easily trace which money lender is giving interest that is illegal because it knows the money lender. Konkogoa app government neta kolachi neta kumanya na nyenyenga nimbasa kubaha ningamba ndikubahereza obwenje konkana nyine app yinkolachi yinkumanaging. So already na nimba ni practicing an illegality konkana nimba ni ma government kubasa kunkwata kuba tekumanya. So that is the challenge. Kandi it all rotates around what they call the computer misuse. Nguhine teke regulatinga enkozesa ya masimu ninga computer, but again is there the technical ability to trace ninga shi government eine amani ninga capacity ezokulonda ninga kuchondozo omuntu ayo nahendi iteka ninga shi woli okota kumanya iteka kiri kukola wanoza kutunga senti banzo endagano mu gikoro waloya oloya kubana wali kubana amanya iteka kandi buli kimwe muguma mu kitombo handike kandi wanozo amanelenda banzo manyere manelenda ogwe ayine license ebintu byabashobaho muzo wabaloya
abantu aba abatarukumanywa abari cooperating apps kandi abarukuhereza abantu loans baretire bindi okufera emirimo yabo n'abandi okubwa kitendesa muri bagenzi babo kandi abandi bashwara muri batange babo.
Money lending applications ni nyingi kandi nubwo zizoro mu market yitu ya Uganda. Konka obwiro bwa hati tuketegerize amateka gizukoramu abo kuba banko muri Uganda zine ama endengwina yo kubanza ni tier 1 ni commercial banks twinabiri ni tano they about, and tier 2 ziri banks konkezi taruku offering our services zona. Then twine tier 3 ezibaru kweta microfinance deposit taking institutions. Then twine tier 4 erimu credit organizations and money lenders na sako zona ziriyo muri tier 4. So nizo nibabo abaru kuhereza sente muri Uganda are regulated by different frameworks. Abo kubanza abidare yo kubanza are regulated by Bank of Uganda na nidare ya kabiri idare ya kashatu. Then abandi are regulated by UBRA. You know that UMRA, yes, Uganda microfinance, yes, that registration, that bureau. Nowhere we have in other arm that does a Ministry of Trade supervising. So hata hibizire nchere nchugumero wo muntu wabutosha kumanya henyine hibarukugwa amateka gbarukoramu mwereze kureba schedule ya Minister wa Finance ya issue injire barukapinga interest rate to 2.6% per month. Binje nbebuza elite kaneze kwija kukora abo kubana banks is regulated already tazurukshaba amagobagari nizaba obuchwe ko burengere bubiri burukwezi konkati ko kurebezi apps nizisaba abantu amagoba mingi abantu barikumanya legal framework zirikoramu bingi tubakumanya offices zabe hiziri obone ubwo buzubu obuturi kufunamu yade nutwenda ngu digital nkitwa abantu abakupushinga ebintu bya digital ebintu bya kanyabwenge nkoraje twabamanya ngo abantu babasa kwehora sente barukore system zabo konka abantu aba bine kuba bine offices ziri kumanywa kugira ngo n'abantu ari kubasa kubicerra nkabicerranta nanda kubasa kubafunasimu network terho nyenda kubashashura nkabafunanta hatkora kugumirwa muri ngogo ubo kubana wenda kubashashura barimo kubashashura abo utamanye henyine hibari nubo buzubo oburi kandi kindi ekimbe ekindi kura barukwebuza no kushanga ngo wanyaga baterera abantu abari musumu yawo bona nanga bona babasindikira message ate kintu cyo kucyurukwiza ko kuba no kora mobile app bakuji programming no gihereza iwe nka user kugiteka mu simu yawe niyo kugihereza access at access mwezi nizishabangu ogihereze orosa kureba contact list yawe yone narisi ekozese eji app ushanga ngo eino bushoborozi bwo kushoma conversations eziyo mu simu yawe ati nuko urukushanga ngo nibatera abantu umusimu yawe abotari kumanya ngo iwo ukabahereza urusoro konka niyo kuba warubahire narisho wa developing application akaji developing ngo umwe ngo muringo gumwe ogwe ine kuzo musimu yawe ine kubanza yatunga access y'abantu abandi.
Programu y'obushubuzi nebaho buri kashatu kurugashashatu ndeceka mpaka shahina hizachiro egaruko mu buri wakana ho mukasheshe kurugashashatu ndeceka mpaka shahina babanaje kwisiyaho ndetse nayebare otarga Sky TV.
Sky TV irakari abantu.